This essay example, as well as thousands of others, is available in text format on our website for free and without registration. Simply Google Ivy Panda Free Essays.
Introduction. With the ever-increasing cost of studies and family demands, nowadays, it is very typical to find a student struggling with the three aspects of life, as these are responsibilities that an individual cannot run away from. Although most individuals usually manage to study while working and attend to family needs, many learners usually find it a very daunting task, as each of these three important aspects of life has its own demands that must be met. In most cases, failure to find a balance between these aspects of life can be very stressful. Hence, unless an individual finds an amicable solution to this, the likelihood of one suffering from burnout is high. Although most individuals try to solve this by taking less demanding courses or requiring no formal class attendance, the likelihood of most of them becoming victims of failure is high because of the increased risk of taking time to do one activity while neglecting others. Therefore, because meeting all college, work, and family demands depends on how well learners manage their time, it is essential for individuals to plan their time well by drawing a well-balanced working schedule, which should include all the demands of each task without forgetting to include some resting and recreation time. How to balance studies, work, and family demands. The primary factor determining whether learners will be able to manage the numerous full-time responsibilities they face every day is their ability to draw a good time management plan. The plan should be able to divide all the time at a learner's disposal in proportions that will depend on the time required to attend to each responsibility. In addition, because in everyday life scenarios, numerous responsibilities that individuals may not have planned for are likely to arise, it is essential for individuals to set some free time aside on their schedules to cater for any emergencies. Further, one should set some play and resting time in their timetables, as this will help to relieve one from any form of tension, tiredness, and any work-related stress, such as tiredness or family-related stress. On the other hand, although some individuals may understate the significance of some responsibilities, hence the tendency not to cater to such responsibilities in their work schedules, it is advisable for one to give each demand an equal amount of consideration because failure in one responsibility can be an obstacle towards succeeding in another responsibility. A second strategy that individuals can use to ensure that they balance their studies with work and family responsibilities is involving their families and bosses in their studies. Although not every family member or boss may appreciate this, at least it will make them feel less threatened by their interests in activities other than the responsibilities that they are supposed to perform at specific locations. It is good to have good study and work habits to ensure that one appreciates what one is doing. This will motivate others and create in them the desire to give an individual space, more so when they are engrossed in attending to other responsibilities, which an individual's family or boss may not consider primary. Setting realistic targets goes hand in hand with good study and work habits. As a result of the numerous responsibilities that may come with these three aspects of life, it is advisable for an individual to set small, realistic, and attainable targets, be it in their work, studies, or families. Any target set should enable individuals to stick to their plans, manage expectations, and ensure they set some time for themselves. Finally, because of the overwhelming nature of the demands that are associated with these aspects of life, it is important for one to seek help whenever they are overwhelmed with responsibilities. In cases where the responsibilities are not overwhelming, an individual should take advantage of any shared activities to bond with family members or workmates. Individuals can achieve this by ensuring that they build meaningful relationships with friends, workmates, and family members. These relationships are very important for any undertaking that learners may involve themselves in, as they are one of the most important tools that can help learners boost their self-esteem and motivation level towards anything they are doing. On the other hand, learners should inform their families, tutors, or supervisors of any arising matters or change of events, as this is the only way to ensure that any commanding authority will understand the need to give them permission to attend to any emergencies that may arise. Conclusion. In conclusion, although balancing between studies, work, and family responsibilities concurrently can be a very tiring undertaking, with proper planning and time schedule, one can alleviate any form of stress associated with the numerous demands associated with this different aspect of life. Going hand in hand with proper time budgeting, one should seek help whenever the need arises to limit the chances of becoming a burnout victim. If you want to find more works like this essay on balancing studies, work, and family life, head over to ivypanda.com. It has a collection of free samples with thousands of submissions covering virtually all academic subjects. No registration required to access it.